that I do spiritual consultations via Skype or phone or in person at our meditation center here in Maple Ridge, BC. But I just want to bring up something to you. You know, what is a spiritual consultation? What is it that I'm doing? Okay. Now, if I could walk on water or be a genie and make all your wishes come true, I would. You know, and I know that there's some gurus out there and some saints and sages that had mastery of amazing powers that could produce unbelievable results. And although I am capable of some healing, the most important thing I do is that I assist you in seeing your life circumstances in a different context. Okay? So some of you may know, if you've read the book that I wrote, Awakening with Arathi, that I used to be a personal trainer years and years ago. And what I'm doing now is really the same thing. What I'm doing now is I'm increasing your ability to train different muscles. Now, one of the most important muscles that most spiritual idealists or spiritual aspirants ignore is their acceptance muscle. So there are many times I'm sitting in a session with somebody or I'm speaking to them about something that is happening in their life. And I say, okay, so the situation happened and you are experiencing this emotion. Okay? Now just allow this emotion to be with you. Just allow it. Just allow it. And what will happen is the person will either go deeper into their level of acceptance. They'll stand to the challenge. They'll take up the charge and say, okay, I have been rejecting this feeling somehow, so I'm going to feel deeper. I'm going to allow myself, I'm going to challenge myself to feel this emotion really. I'm going to feel it as deeply as I can. Let it eat me up and see what happens, because Jason says this will help. And then the other type of client will just have a tug-of-war with you. They'll just have a tug-of-war with me and say, okay, but how do I accept? But how do I accept? How do I accept? The truth is you don't want to accept. That's why you're having the argument with me. That's why you are constantly looking for the quick fix, the 5-minute abs of enlightenment. Right? In workout circles, in the bodybuilding and fitness circles, everybody knows that all these different things on the TV that talk about 5-minute abs, this, 3-minute, diet that, and, eat this magic supplement and you have the physique of your life, lose 100 pounds overnight, all that. We all know that there's a certain amount of BS in that type of marketing. Well, in the spiritual journey, it's the same thing. There is no magic pill that will immediately get you to your goal. Most of what happens is inside you and what you decide. Okay, actually everything what happens is inside you. And it is in your power to decide whether to accept the gift of life or to reject it. Now, all a guru can do is show you where you are rejecting the gift of life. And if you can follow into that and say, well, maybe I can't accept all of it, but I'm going to try, then the guru has something to work with. Right? So if it was easy to grant people enlightenment, Jesus would have walked across the planet and just instantly pointed to everyone and said, you're all enlightened, no problem. There we go, I'm going to go home now. Okay? The Buddha would have done the same thing. But apparently it is not so easy. What the guru does is they give you the possibility of discovering your illusion and how to let it go. But in the end, you're the one that has to decide. So we have a lot of stubborn people. And I know, because I was one of them. And I probably continue to be one of them at times. But the letting go of your own stubbornness, to say, I want things this way. It has to be this way. When you are entertaining the fact that you can let this stubbornness go, when you no longer have to have things your way, when you can just accept things the way they are, that is when you will make great strides in your spiritual process. It's the surrendering of power that will grant you heavenly experiences. It isn't the gaining of it. Power allows you to control a lot of things. But the one thing it will never control is your internal experience. It will shift it around a little bit, but it will never make it unconditional. Your happiness will not be unconditional as long as things have to happen a certain way in order for you to be satisfied. I know that all of you watching this channel and watching these videos are already amazing and humble in some amazing way. But there are always new levels of power. And what I mean by power, it's more like the surrender of power that you can reach. There are higher levels of allowing, of acceptance. So just entertain the fact that your acceptance muscles are what you are building in strength on this spiritual journey. It's the ability to accept on deeper and deeper and deeper realms. And sometimes it's painful. And then it is okay to have people around you to support you through the process. But rejecting the experience that you are having, no matter how painful, just keeps you trapped in it. So I hope this helps. Take care for now.